All right. Hey, everybody. We're about to get an interview started with Lindsey VanZandt, who's going to be fighting for King of the Cage this Saturday night. So I'm just waiting for Lindsey to pop in, and we'll get this interview going. All right. As soon as Lindsey comes in, we're going to get this going and get this interview on. Pretty excited. Oh, that's Peter. Hey, Peter. Let me see if I can comment and invite her in. Nope, can't do that. Okay. Lindsey, if you can, hey, Peter, Lindsey, if you could comment that you're here, just let me know. And, yeah, because I could see Peter's live. And we'll get this interview started. Oh, there she is. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm good. Oh, you invited her. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thank you, Peter, because I was just literally texting her trying to do it in the middle of this. Sorry about that. Some people don't see it pop up, so we got to invite them in. So that's the only reason why these live interviews take a little second to start. There's Lindsey. All right. I'm just waiting for Lindsey to connect in, and we'll get this interview and Q&A started. Here we go. Hey, girl.
What's up?
Turn your phone because you're sideways.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah. It's my first
How
time.
are you?
I'm good. Just got to the hotel.
We finally got to do like an interview, you know, on video instead of written, which is pretty cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, way more fun.
Yes, absolutely. So, guys, this is Lindsey VanZandt. Lindsey is a fantastic fighter. I got to see one of Lindsey's last amateur fights, which was absolutely awesome. And we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about how she got into the pros and signed with King of the Cage. And Lindsey, take it away. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I had my first pro fight in July, and I'm starting a winning streak now. So, hopefully, I don't know what happened just now. Hopefully, I will continue that winning streak tomorrow night.
Awesome. Now, when you signed pro, you said in July, correct?
Yes.
That was your first pro fight. I watched that. That was really, really good. Now, you fight at atom weight at 105?
Yes.
And I think you said you were moving up in weight, correct?
No. I'm starting at 105.
You're saying at 105. Tell us a little bit about your opponent.
I'm fighting B Win. Finally got her last name down. I messed it up my last after my win last time, so that was bad. But she is 3-1, and she's coming off a loss, so she's gonna come hard, and I'm ready for it.
And you're gonna come even harder. I'm really.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how has your training camp been leading up to this fight, different from any other one?
Just like usual, I'm always training hard and preparing myself to get better for the next fight. So just like any other fight that I get ready for. So nothing new.
Are you so excited to be fighting again for King of the Cage? Because I know you fought for another pro promotion.
Yeah, King of the Cage is awesome. I'm excited to fight for them again. And it's also, again, in Philly. So I know exactly where I'm going. Nothing's new this time. So that's always good because you don't have to, like, wonder, oh, I have no clue where I'm going, because it was a little tricky to get to weigh-ins because it was around back. So now I'm like, all right, I'm set. I know I'm going.
That's really, really cool. And this King of the Cage is a huge promotion, which must be awesome. One being, you know, women's MMA is becoming so big. So it's got to be great for you to be, you know, on such a big stage. And then King of the Cage is huge.
Yeah, it's awesome. They have a huge 105 pound division, so that's also very exciting.
Yeah, you have a lot of talent to go through over there.
Yes, definitely. I was just looking at the roster, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of us. This is good.
That is good, because a lot of promotions don't have a deep 105.
Yeah, exactly. So once they signed me, I was excited because I was like, oh, it's only up from here. I got tons of fights I can get, so it's good.
Very, very good. Now, how did you get into mixed martial arts?
I started with Taekwondo when I was 7. And then I got like bored with it. I did it for 5 years. I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu after that. And then a couple years in, that gym that I started at ended up getting Muay Thai and boxing. And I got really into it. And I'm like, I want to fight. And I got my first fight when I was 18, and then I was like, this is what I want to do. So, yeah.
Good choice, because you're great at it. And I'm going to take a question from James Hamilton, because I'm loving this, that we get the Q&A and the live
this is
questions.
cool. Hey, James.
And James wants to know, do you think the UFC will open an atomweight division down the line? Also, would you move up if an offer came in from the UFC?
Of course. It's the biggest stage possible. Who wouldn't accept UFC offer? And I think in a couple of years, maybe even 1 year, who knows? I think it's going to come pretty soon, because it's a growing division and people are loving watching it. So I don't see why not. It's entertainment business. They're gonna get it.
I definitely think that the atomweight division is coming to the UFC. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's sooner or later. Just sign the flyweights. I mean, why not?
Exactly.
And
so adding
you
more
have
division.
a lot of talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 105ers out there.
There is. It's getting bigger, so it's exciting.
It is exciting. And you got a marketable look, so you could take that and run with it. But you know you can. Now, what I know I saw one of your last amateur fights. What about fighting as an amateur prepared you for fighting for the pros and on such a big stage? I mean, again, King of the Cage is big. It's huge.
Yeah, no, it definitely prepared me. I'm glad that I lost a couple times. I mean, probably in the moment I'd take that back because nobody wants to lose. But looking back on it, the mistakes that I made, like, it's ingrained in my head now. Like, I never want to make those mistakes again. And the mistakes I made is definitely, like, I made those weaknesses strengths. So it's definitely prepared me on the pro level.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Peter Knox wants to know, who's the best fighter you've trained with?
I got to train a couple times with Claudia Gadea, which is awesome. She had a gym that was like an hour and a half from me. So I would go and train there on like Monday night. So I got to train with her like 2 or 3 times, which was awesome before she made that move. But I'm glad I got that to experience that.
That's really, really cool. Now tell us about Precision MMA, where you train now.
It's like 20 minutes away from me. It's awesome. It's in Poughkeepsie, New York. And I train with Brian McLaughlin's the head coach there. Great jiu-jitsu coach. Really analyzes fights all the time to see, what he can teach his fighters, which is awesome. And he trains a lot of top UFC fighters at the Miller Brothers in New Jersey. So I get to train with those guys too, like Shorty Bach, which is awesome because he's great to train with. He's actually going to be in my corner. So, yeah. It's a great gym to train at. The head Muay Thai coach is Carl Nemeth, and he is just amazing at Muay Thai, always coming up with ways to trick people, and I love sparring with him too. He teaches me a lot.
That is awesome, and it's not that far from PA, so that's even cooler.
Yeah. It's I'm finding different gyms to go and visit and stuff, so it's fun to visit different gyms, train with different guys, and new stuff.
Who do you look up to? Who do you look up to in mixed martial arts? Like, what females, I'm sure there is a lot, that
so many.
kind of paved the way for you specifically, because, everybody has their different pick of who they like and who they look up to.
Joanna's fun to watch because she's just so amazing. Obviously, she's the champion right now. But I got to meet Rose Namajunas. I went to one of our seminars in New Jersey, and that was really cool to meet her in person and train with her, so I look up to her as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keith Falls wants to know, what is your favorite move?
My favorite move? Well, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Probably arm bars. They're like everywhere. Like, I feel like I can get them anywhere. They're just, so accessible.
Well, people do. They kind of leave their arm flinging out, on so many different levels, and there's so many different variations.
Exactly. Awesome. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to go for it, but it's there. So like, take it, so.
And you're a fast finisher in your fights. You go in there to get the job done.
Yeah, gotta finish the fight,
So you train hard like that to be able to get in there and do it like that in dominant fashion?
Yeah, exactly. I don't like to go to decision.
I don't blame you. James Anthony wants to know, Joanna versus Rose, who wins?
I'm so excited for that fight. I love Rose, and I'm rooting for her, but I think Joanna's got it.
Yeah.
She's just so fast, and she's a tough girl. She's a tough girl. I mean, Rose is tough, too, but she's a champ for the reason, So we'll see, though. You never know.
Absolutely, and she's so well-rounded. I feel like that's like, a huge thing. Even, both of them are, but, Joanna's such a threat now with who she trains with and the fact that she's, got such great grappling and stuff. So I definitely agree with that.
Exactly. And Joanna's so good. Like, if she doesn't want to get taken down, like, she's so good at, like, stopping takedowns. So
she's great at stopping them. So it's like, now she's a triple threat.
Yeah. And I always like, when I'm getting taken down and I don't want to, I'm like, be Joanna, be fast like Joanna.
See, that's someone you look up to.
Exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
That is great. James Hamilton wanted to know, did you see the Boston Crab finish in MMA? And what did you think of a WWE move employed in an MMA fight?
That was funny. I did see that. Yeah. It looked like it was unreal in there, but who knows? I don't know.
It almost like, how did that happen? Like somebody was like, do that. Make sure you get that.
Yeah, like, let me just like lay on my stomach for 5 minutes as you finish this move. I don't know. Who knows?
It was weird.
It was weird. Maybe he was just really tired and was like, screw it. Like,
facts.
Who knows?
Could have just been for the entertainment factor, anything. And you know what? In this industry, you kind of have to be entertained. You have to be
it's an entertainment industry. So, I mean, hey, they made news. Everybody heard about it. So.
Absolutely. And now we got some more questions from Christina.
I trained with her in Florida. Hey, girl.
I don't want to say it wrong. I knew when I trained with you 4 years ago in Florida, you would go far. Congrats, girl.
Thanks.
I was King of the Cage 135 pro belt holder. They're a great venue. Congratulations. That is really awesome, Christina.
Yeah, she's awesome.
It's. I think you really made a great move with King of the Cage. They're very big.
Yeah.
And they promote their fighters very well.
Yes, they do a great job. I'm enjoying the journey.
Now, you fought for a couple promotions. I'm not going to ask you to talk crap about them, but how does King of the Cage differ, in that respect? Because it is a bigger, in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's a big platform.
The venues are definitely like bigger and nicer, what I can see. Pro-wise, I've only fought for one other promotion, so it's hard to compare, but I mean, I'm happy wherever I go. Like, so I'm just like, I mean, the hotel is really nice here, so.
I was looking to see if we had any more comments. Not yet, but we will. I know that people are like coming in and out. I mean, I know we asked about like what UFC fighters inspire you in like that respect, but I mean, what makes you in general in life? What inspires you to get to the level that you're at, one, and to be, because it's a pretty brutal sport, which I love. And you're such a sweet girl, and I've said that to you before. You really are. So it's like, how do you get to that level to be able to, knock the shit out of somebody?
Just the training. Like, I've trained so hard. It's been my dream I can't even remember, since like I was 16. I knew I wanted to become a professional athlete, and I just trained so hard, and I want to do better every time I'm in there. So just being in there and just doing my best and like improving every fight is like my goal. So I push myself really hard. So.
And I could honestly see you getting, you're going to get enough wins and they're going to give you a title shot.
Yeah. Working my way up.
Throwing that out there. I see it.
Thank you. Are you excited? Can you see my future?
I do. Well, I think it's huge for you because, again, you're so marketable. So not just the fact of that you're a fantastic fighter, on your feet, on the ground, you know what you're doing. You're very talented, but you have a look. And that's huge right now, especially in this industry. There's a huge entertainment factor.
Yeah. So
people want to see and not even just see something that they can look at, but like a personality come out of it. Oh, sorry, I lost my life. That's all right. That happens all the time. But yeah, people want to see something. So, and you got that, and it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I try.
You're welcome. You don't need to try.
Yeah, check my hair out. My girl Mickey did it. Looking fly.
Shout her out, Mickey who?
Mickey Klein.
Does she have her own place?
She lives in Poughkeepsie. One of the girls I train with, it's her mom. She does my hair for every fight.
Awesome. I love it. It actually came out really,
right?
Really, really
she like did a little something different over here this time, and I'm like loving it.
I love that. Yeah. Now, how was your weight cut been for this fight? Because that's right now, weight cutting is a huge. It's controversial in certain ways, not like the fact of it, but how people actually do it and safely. How's it been for you? My weight
cuts are always good. This was one of my best weight cuts actually. Because you can tell I'm feeling fine. Like, I don't think most people will be able to do this interview right now, But my weigh-ins are in like a couple hours, and I'm on weight, so I'm happy. But yeah, I only cut like 8 pounds, so it's not a hard weight cut. I'm lucky. It's not really that big of a weight cut. So, yeah.
Well, you do. You walk around. You look like
Yeah.
you at least walk
I'm
around
small.
pretty much up where you're at now. So it must not be a hard jump to just, go in there and okay, well,
Yeah.
a couple pounds here and there and that ain't bad. And you can still eat what you want.
Exactly. Yeah. I walk around like 113. So just like eat extra good the week of, and I'm good.
That is awesome. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask you as a chick, what's your favorite what's your favorite snacky foods, junky foods that
Oh, God.
most fighters don't talk about it because they want to talk about the nutrition factor. No, I want to know what
I
you eat.
know.
What's your junk
I'm a big nutritionist. Like I went to school for nutrition, so I'm like really into it. But hey, everybody's got to have their snacks, So I always bring a bunch of snacks for after my fight, and usually chocolate, big chocolate level. I love like Snickers and Reese's and yeah, anything chocolate.
You can have people sending you chocolate bars now.
Yes, send me
Just don't-
Reese's, send me Snickers. Stock me up.
Just be careful with those. Just be careful with
I know.
those.
I mean, I don't have that much junk food, but weekends sometimes,
So now wait a second. You went to school for nutrition?
Yeah, I did.
That is really cool. Tell me a little bit about that.
I went to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, and I went to UNF, University of North Florida, and I went there for 2 years. I transferred, so yeah, it was a good time. Jacksonville was awesome.
And that must play a huge role in your training.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps me nutrition wise. Like yeah, definitely.
Like you know what's good for what and what
Yeah.
diet you need to do and
How
when
to
you're
have the
cutting.
vegetables,
That is really, really, really. See, I'm learning all sorts of new stuff about you that I didn't know before.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your life growing up in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Let's see. Where to start? Let's see. I went to high school at Rousey High School. I did a bunch of sports. I did volleyball. I did track. I did a little bit of softball. So I was always an athlete.
That's what I'm trying to dig out of you.
Yeah. And then I also did rugby in college, my first year, which was so much fun.
You did what?
I did rugby.
Oh, I could see you doing that.
Yeah. I was so small compared to all those girls, but it was awesome. So I was fast, and they were so surprised that I could take girls down because they didn't expect that. And I'm like, I'm an MMA fighter. And they're like, oh, shit, that's so cool. Like, take everybody down. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, those girls were awesome.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's so funny because that's why I ask people about their growing up life because I want to hear the little details that you don't usually, it's tough. Yeah,
Some new
it
info.
is. It's like, how do you even ask that? Like, what sports did you play growing up?
Yeah. And I was like, oh no, what do I talk about? But yeah, sports came to mind because I was always doing sports. So.
Well, you look like you're a natural athlete in general. So
yeah.
It looks like like you say, it is not a hard cut for you, which means you're naturally athletic and you have a build for it. So I'm sure you did like that
out my whole life.
You're really good at everything you did too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was pretty good. I was on an all-star softball team. I got like rookie MVP on the rugby team. Yeah, I was always doing pretty good.
That is really, really cool. Where do you see yourself taking this? I mean, not I'm not going to say, okay, like in 2 months or whatever, in 5 years.
5 years?
Well, I know that's a lot because you could do a lot in 5 years.
5 years is a lot of years. I mean, hopefully the UFC will have our division. They should definitely have it by then. 5 years, that's like
definitely.
Yeah, and then hopefully the champ. I mean, in 5 years, I think that's possible.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh no worries. I'm 24.
Oh God, you could do so much in 5 years.
I'm in the middle of the road there, middle of my 20s.
Yeah, you got a lot of time, and that's really that's so cool because you can when the UFC calls and they have that division open, you got that leg room to just jump right over there.
Yeah, definitely.
And it will happen within the next 5 years.
Yeah, definitely has to.
Absolutely. Would you go to Bellator if they called?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
You like call me, I'll just take it. I'm
down. Hit me up.
Oh gosh, we got a lot more questions. Hold on, I didn't even see that. Let's bring it on. James Anthony, do you think Ronda Rousey should ever return to the cage?
Definitely not. I think she's done. She's had a rough last couple of fights. I don't think that it would mentally be good for her. I mean, those were some tough losses, and she has a dominant winning streak before that, so that would have to take a mental toll on her. So I definitely don't think she should. Yeah.
I don't think so either. Quinn Counselor said you're a sweetheart.
I trained with her in Jersey. What up, girl?
I had a feeling you would know that person.
Yes.
Joe Barton said, if you could fight any woman in the world right now at any weight class, who would you fight?
Oh God. Well, I definitely wouldn't want to go out of my weight class because girls in different weights are like so much stronger than me and like beasts. So I definitely would get killed. But in my weight class, let's see. I don't even know. Like I'm down to fight anybody. I'm not like one to call anybody.
Throw one at you?
Huh?
Can I throw one at you?
Yeah, definitely.
A rematch in the future?
Oh, with Jillian? Is that what you... That would be great. I would love a rematch with Jillian.
I had to say it
She's
because
a
I'm like,
sweetheart.
I know you
I love
guys
her.
won, and it was a great fight.
Yeah,
I could see you guys having it was. That was a fantastic fight. Like, really, probably one of the most entertaining amateur fights I've seen.
Oh, thank you.
It was great. That was such a great fight for you.
Yeah, and she's so awesome too. So I'd love to fight her again.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Christina asked again. She said, she is tough, determined, quick. Lots of love and enjoy yourself always.
Oh,
nice role.
Thanks, hon.
Marquet. I'm butchering his-
I trained with him in
Yeah!
Jacksonville.
Said
What,
something. You the chance. You the champ. You the champ. Peter Knox asked, "What are your long-term goals, UFC?" Which we went through that, and that was my brain on that. Champ by 29, Split Decision MMA podcast said you're going to be champ by 29.
Thank you.
Totally could see that happening. Peter said it took Bisping a long time, but he got it. He got there.
Exactly. You just got to keep grinding, and one day your dreams are going to come true.
Facts.
Yeah.
Split Decision MMA podcast asked, "Do you see yourself fighting heavier or lighter in the future?" Is there a lighter weight class than atom weight?
I think if you go into like Japan, they have like a 95-pound weight class, but I don't know if I can make 95. Hell no. I like 105. It's an easy weight cut for me. Going up, I'd have to gain weight, or just take a fight and be like really light. But girls cut a lot of weight. Some girls cut a lot of weight. So I don't know.
Catch weight.
Yeah, I mean, I've done plenty of catch weights at like 110. So I'm down to go to like 110 or, I mean, maybe 115 again, but I definitely have to be good with the matchup, you know? So.
Yeah. Yeah. I see a lot of big things in your future. I am really, 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 really excited for you and really excited for everything that you have going on. I know that you had said that you had to, you might have to go early, but if you have time to answer some more questions, we do too.
Yeah, we have some more time. I don't know what time it is, but.
It's 4:30. I just checking on you because I know that
we can keep going a little bit longer, definitely.
You had weigh-ins to go through, which how is it doing weigh-ins again on such a big, big stage? It's, usually you get weigh-ins and it's, amateurs is a lot smaller. It's a little bit, but you're getting, a lot of big press in your face. And how is it? How do you handle that?
It's been fun. It hasn't been too bad. I remember one week I had like 3 interviews in one week and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's time consuming, so I'm just like, geez, this is crazy. How do people do it? But it's not that bad. It's fun. It's fun meeting everybody and talking to everybody, so I'm cool with it.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah. It's the start. It's the start, so.
It is, and it's a big start. And again, for someone as young as you are, and to be getting into it, into the pros like you did, and the pro organizations that you're fighting for it's really, 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 really cool. And you do take it in stride. You look like you're not even fazed by it.
No, I'm good. Going with the flow.
Is it because you have a big support system around you?
Yeah. Mostly my sister Caitlin and my boyfriend Reggie Mack. He's a good dude.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's from Jacksonville. He actually drove 15 hours to get here today for my fight, so he's amazing.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
That's good support. That's what you need. You need people coming to your fight.
You do. It's
I'm gonna
helpful.
be. If I knew that King of the Cage was where it is, I would have. I'm like so pissed that I didn't know about it until now. I just found out yesterday. I'm like, well, I can't make it down there now. But next time you do fight for them, please do let me know because I'm going to be making a trip over there.
Oh, definitely. I'll hit you up.
No, I want to see that. Like they have, again, it is a big promotion.
Yeah.
You're on, it's televised, which is,
does
really
cool.
Does the televised part get you a little nerve-wracked at all or nah?
No, I mean, it's the camera's already there filming, the fight. So it's like nothing different for me.
Does it almost push you a little further that you know what I mean? Like, people are watching and you're like, well, I want to, show what the hell I can do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe like I mean, I always want to be entertaining regardless, so it's kind of just like double the fun, you know?
Absolutely, because people get to see your
Yeah,
entertaining.
get more views.
Now you have Peter Knox asking, when you're done fighting, will you go into coaching or try something completely different?
I love coaching. I would definitely want to coach. I love especially teaching kids when they're like getting stuff, like the ones that like are really like already determined, like they want to be fighters. They're so cute. I love the kids. But yeah, definitely want to coach. That'd be fun.
Do you coach now? Do you train
Yeah,
at all?
a little bit. I do some private lessons and stuff, which is fun. Yeah.
Would you, and this is my question, see yourself doing something more, in the future, like Peter said, in the entertainment world of it, like in the end of maybe doing something where you're commentating, maybe, anything like that, because there is a huge, not a retirement factor, but it is something to do after.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open for the possibilities. Yeah, to have fun with it. Commentating might be fun. I don't know. I gotta see if I'm good at it or not. I don't know if I'll even be good at it, but I'll try.
I mean, there's such an avenue for that end of it that like after,
look at Misha Tate. She's killing it.
She's got tons of sponsors. She's always like, every time I see,
she's
always
like doing something. Yeah. So yeah,
and
definitely. I can keep it going.
I could see it.
Girl.
No, I can absolutely see it. Yeah, Ron Holmes said kids are the future. Coaching is everything.
Yes, I agree, man.
I know, I really, really do. And it's good that you would want to keep in MMA and what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, I love the sport, so definitely would keep doing it.
Well, you could also do the nutrition factor too.
Yeah, I definitely want to get into nutrition and help people live a healthier life. That'd be fun.
Would you ever want to come up with a meal prep kind of thing?
I've thought about it. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I can't juggle all these things at once. So definitely in the future, I'll keep working on it. It will be like a slow moving thing, but it will come out eventually. I'll definitely make up something and help people and with nutrition.
You got to have a future plan. That's
awesome.
You
got to have backup. You never know. Like, especially like if you have an injury, like that's something that you can work on when you're like can't train. So yeah, definitely have stuff going everywhere.
Oh yeah, well that's I mean you've come out unscathed in your fights, which is great.
Yeah, so I've been pretty lucky.
Yeah, you've been able to go back to train like
right away. So yeah,
which is great. Nobody wants to sit out with an injury.
Yeah,
So who actually so far in pros or amateur has been your favorite fight?
My favorite fight that I've fought so far. Huh, that's a hard question. I mean, my pro fights were very fun just because I could throw elbows. Like, that was really fun. I really like elbows, obviously, you guys can tell. Ground and pound is everything. So I guess I would say my pro fights, like maybe my first one, just because it was my debut and it was just like so much going into it. And I wanted to make my debut for like the longest time. So it was like really exciting.
It's funny because for me, like I saw your last pro fight and it was like 2.5 seconds later you were pro. I was like, holy shit, your last amateur fight. I'm like, that was so quick. But for you, it's
been a long time coming. So
it does. It's a lot of work, And I mean, look, you put in the time. You're in great shape all the time, which is a big factor in it.
Yeah,
it is. It's a huge factor in it. James Anthony wants to know if you have any hobbies outside of MMA.
I mean, I played a bunch of sports, but now I'm always focused on training. So not right now. I don't really do anything other than training and work and try to catch up on sleep when I can. I have a boring life.
Sleeping's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I love sleep.
What, cooking could be considered a hobby in a weird way.
I like cooking. I like making new things, especially baking. My sister's a baker, so I love helping her make healthy desserts that I don't feel guilty eating, so.
That's big because most places don't have healthy desserts.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of favorite thing that you do like making in a healthy dessert?
My favorite right now is chickpea. It's like chickpea chocolate chip cookies. It sounds gross because who wants a cookie made of chickpeas? But it's really good.
That is really, really good. Do you make anything vegan? Because I mean, that is obviously, or if it has milk in it, it's not.
I make a really good banana bread, but I usually make it with eggs. But just to make it vegan, you just got to do like a water and chia seed mix, and it's not bad. I like that too. So I can make vegan stuff.
Very, very. See, that's really cool. I didn't know that you cook and you bake and all that
Yeah.
business. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Do you obviously you have your family you were just talking about before. Do you and your sister spend a lot of time together? Does she train?
My sister, actually, I have a twin sister, and she trained with me when I was like 16. She trained for 2 years, just Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it just kind of became my thing, so she ended up stopping. But yeah.
You have a twin sister?
Yeah, I have a twin.
Are you fraternal or identical?
We're identical, but I mean, now that I have long hair again, it's a little harder to tell us apart again, but you can, if you know us, you can tell us apart, because we have like completely different like personalities, so.
I have a twin sister. That's why I freaked out.
Do you really? Oh my God, I didn't know that either. Yes, twin power.
Twin power. We're fraternal though, but
Okay,
we look
cool.
similar.
Very
That is
cool.
really awesome.
They're like so
That is-
much fun. Like I wish everybody had a twin to feel like what we feel, because it's just so amazing.
You know, and since that we can actually talk about this because we've gotten like so many of the professional questions that like most people would ask, but how cool is it having a twin? Because most people don't know what that's like.
It's like you always have a best friend. Like we grew up together, we did everything together, and we're so close. Like we tell each other everything. So.
Did you guys ever have like a connection? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call it a psychic connection and sound like a weirdo on here, but any kind of connection that was like deeper than just, you know, like, oh, I could tell you're in a bad mood, like.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, actually, she predicted one of my fights, one of my amateur fights. She had a dream, and she told me, she's like, she called me. I was like on my way away, and she's like, I just had a dream, and you were in the cage, and it was in the first round, and you got a triangle. And so I go and fight. This was my fight in Florida, and I got a triangle in the first round, and I was like, oh my God, my sister called it. So that was
no one will call it better than her.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, can you have a dream? Tell me how this fight's gonna go, you know?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is really...
My last fight too, she said that she's like, I just remember you coming home in my dream and saying that you won and it went well. And I was like, okay, good. So we'll see.
That's really good. She's like your psychic advisor.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, tell me, like, go have a dream tonight. Let me know how I do.
That is so cool because my sister and I have a connection too on that level, so I figured maybe you guys did.
Cool.
Charlotte Tandy says hi.
Hi, girl. What's
up? Did your sister predict anything for this fight this weekend?
Not yet. She usually has it like the night before because I think she's like nervous, you know, and so she just, yeah. So we'll see. I'll let you know.
You better call. I was gonna say you better let me know. I want to know what she says.
Yes, I'll make a post.
Awesome. Do you have to go? Because I see somebody's telling you.
We have like 5 minutes.
Perfect. I just wanted to make sure so that you're.
Yeah, we're like 20 minutes away, so we just want to make sure we make it there on time. It's a pretty good walk into the venue too. So.
Well, I'm glad he said that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a wrap up, and I want to know: is there anybody you want to thank? Sponsors, coaches, anything? Anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to give a shout out to? The time is yours.
Yes. Well, first of all, my training partners and everybody, all the gyms I train at, Precision MMA, Miller Brothers. My sponsors, King of the Fitness. I just started training with them. They got me completely ready for this fight. They're amazing. My chiropractor, Eric Ashburn at Ashburn Chiropractics, getting me ready, feeling good, you know. Other sponsors, I have my awesome workout t-shirt. You guys will see it tomorrow. I got Miller Brothers Precision. King of Fitness, Ashburn. Oh, my back. You can't really see it, but yeah. Oh, look at this video. Check it.
I can see it.
I was wrestling a lot at Buxton's, but this last month I didn't get there. But Buxton's wrestling. Zervita is this awesome energy drink, Zeal for Life. It's an amazing, like, healthy energy drink. So shout out to them. Yeah, those are most of my sponsors.
Awesome.
Yeah. Also, thank you to Reggie for coming all the way down here because he's amazing.
Oh, big time. That's really, really awesome.
Yeah, it's a really long drive. I don't even think I could do it. So props to him for making that drive all the way through. I'm like, you go, bro.
Awesome. Lindsey, thank you so much for taking the time out before weigh-ins. Guys, this is Lindsey's going to weigh-ins. Yeah. She took the time out to talk to us, to answer your questions before she had to run to weigh-ins. And seriously, good luck. You're going to kick ass tomorrow night at King of the Cage. And we look forward to hearing from you again. And we'll do a wrap-up one day after it, maybe in a week or so. And everything settles down.
Yeah, hit me up.
Talk about the fight.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll see you soon, too, at the next
And aggressive
fight.
combat.
Yeah.
Yep. And we'll do the commentary, but on the camera with the live. And we'll
Yeah,
do
it'll be
all that
fun.
stuff.
We'll see if I'm good at
Fantastic.
it. We'll test it out.
You'll be great at it. Lindsey, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I'll see you soon.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. I have an exit out of this.
Okay.